you landed, you arrived at Goblin Run after flying the airship towards it. And you expected some heavy resistance at the gate, but found out that most of the guards, if not all of them, are absolutely trashed and seem to have been partying for what I think they said 3 days. Along with this, you have been able to, convince some of the guards to essentially leave you alone or point you in a different direction, or you've just taken them hostage completely and found out where the talent room is. You guys entered the talent room and found it to be a jail cell guarded by some smaller goblins, and you have discovered that the Baroness Mayetta Frail of Daggerford was actually bagged while sleeping in her chamber. And the last thing she remembers is having to deal with Daggle Nevermember that evening. And now she is trapped in the dungeons of Rogabunch, along with 2 different parties of adventurers that have also tried to either save Mayetta, or in this case, they both seem like more like raiding parties that are attempting just to get the gold. Or one party is attempting just to get the gold from Goblin Run, and the other party is a smaller group of more experienced adventurers that is only there for, quote, the big bad. And because there is no big bad here, from what they can see, they've now decidedly are trying to leave. Let me get to the... Yes, so you guys came in to contact with another would-be team of adventurers, which is a larger group. Their leader is a wood elf and wizard named Glenny Leoleth. And under Glenny, there is Heastrig, who is the very polished-looking but clumsy half-orc paladin. And he is devoted to the goddess Shantea. I think you found that out. If not, it's cool. And then there was Jennifer Thompson, who is like a confident human fighter. I don't know if you guys have had like in-depth conversations with individual characters, so I'll let you do that if you want to find out more information about them. But she is the fervent treasure hunter and is the one that was blinded by the thought of Grogabudge's hoard. She's certain that she has found a single word to a passphrase used to enter the treasure room. Remember, she was like going on about that at the end of the last session. It was written on an ornate circular parchment, like circular parchment. It's red in color. And she swiped it off one of the guards, and she showed it to Faragrim, and she said, Faragrim looked at it, and it says "stinker" in very like rushed, brutish penmanship. Working support, they have a ranger, Rylan Barrowbrow, who's a stout-figured, non-binary half-elf dwarf. So like half dwarf, half elf. Let's see. What else can I give you?
Binary?
Mayetta Frail kind of like verbally abused the that particular party because she's been trapped with them in a cell, so she was kind of like talking down at them a little bit. I think that you guys noticed that. And then in the cell opposite of them, where the like 3 highly skilled individuals are, you guys met Saradoc Fairfoot, who is a Lightfoot halfling warlock, and you met a Goliath barbarian who is Kavarian Wander Watcher. And he is on a perpetual mission to one-up the members of his tribe, specifically... Oh, you don't know that yet, hang on. Just, you know that he is specifically on a mission to one-up members in his tribe, and he is the one that's like kind of obsessed with hunting like big bads, as he says. You also met Sir Jack Ashton, and Sir Jack Ashton is kind of like, aloof and full of himself, and all 3 of these people are attempting to leave. They don't necessarily want to stay and try to get the horde or like save anyone. They're just like, let's just get out of here. We have, bigger, larger fish to fry in this situation. Let's see, what else did you guys come across? I think that's it. I think we're caught up at that point. So you guys are all still in the talent room right now. You went into the... I'm trying to think of what it's called, like the storeroom of the dungeon, and we're able to acquire the gear of all of the party members in the 2 cells, including Meta Frails. And remember, you were trying to get the adamantine sword, which you did successfully, or which you did not successfully get from the horde. It was missing, as you found out at the end of last session. And I have a full list of items and everything that you found in the safe. I can pull it up. Let me drop that in the chat really quick. Oops. Oh, that's in Roll20. Hold on. When we switch to Foundry, all this stuff gets better because Kanka is like integrated. Just, all right, and I'm gonna drop this in the general.
You're my general.
Okay. So everything you found in the safe is on the Discord. You guys did not face up against them, but did encounter two golems in the room through the door to beside you. The party of Glenny Leoleth has. Ooh, I don't know if you guys have like talked to them or convinced them of what. Yeah, you guys have not decided what to do next. So you guys are kind of like in this in between stage where like you were deciding between like maybe getting one of the parties to help you get through the rest of Goblin Run or get to a different point in Goblin Run. There were two of you who were just joking around about maybe going and seeing the zoo. I think that's where we're at as a party right now, though. So at this point, I'll leave it up to you guys what you want to do next. At this point in time, I think that like Saradoc Fairfoot, Kavarian Wanderwatcher, and Sir Jack Ashton are gathering their gear and supplies, or at least asking you for it. We haven't established whether or not you're giving them their shit. So that is definitely something that you might be able to use as leverage. That was too much information as a DM. I'm gonna let you guys decide what you want.
Before we get into the specifics, I have a mechanics question, Mr. DM. What is our maximum inventory? Like, how many inventory slots before we need to start getting additional?
I have used so many inventory slots. So
I haven't necessarily been keeping track of inventory slots in that way, or like weight for that matter, unless it is such a cumbersome
Are we gonna
item.
get that crunchy?
Do we need to?
I don't want to.
Let's vote on it as a party. How do you guys feel about that?
Okay, so I think now that we're getting more experienced with it, it might not be the worst idea to start introducing a rudimentary weight system. Like, hey, you can't have like fucking 3 weapons all on your fucking backpack kind of thing. I don't know.
Okay, well, see, but for people like Batty, who is very large
I
and
mean,
likes to carry things,
I carry a lot of shit because
I
I'm
mean, you're
I'm
also a very strong
technically
barbarian, so it's
I'm
difficult.
technically a large creature, even though I'm scaled as
You are a
medium.
large
we
barbarian.
can
So
enter
So
weight
there are mechanics
into.
that let me carry more shit. I just don't want to do all the math.
Okay, well, we won't have to do the math because Foundry VTT has a weighting system.
Okay.
And as long as you ballpark the kilograms or the pounds of what your equipment is, well, if you you won't have to enter a lot in because it's already there. But for like any homebrew items that I give you guys, you'll have to enter that weight in, and I'll give it to you.
Yeah,
and then we can set reasonable limits based on character size and strength and all of that.
We should just
if that's
talk.
what we want to do. But I'm hearing that we have one pro. John seems to be into this idea.
We should talk about it again once we're actually on Foundry, so we can mess around with the mechanics of it instead of shooting in the dark.
All right, and we'll be on Foundry hopefully tonight. So yeah.
For the time being, can we say it doesn't matter?
Yes, absolutely.
Cool.
So yeah, currently does not matter.
Okay.
But I don't know. I am like starting to be like, okay, I mean, I personally shouldn't be able to like carry like 5 fucking different weapons, you know?
Yeah.
I think that's reasonable.
I generally feel the same way.
But I think it is also weight over quantity because, like, it's not the number of inventory slots. Because mine are things like
bag of
powders.
holding,
When I say like 5 weapons, I mean like a couple daggers and like a couple swords. But realistically, I'm saying like the weight of like 3 long swords.
Sure.
The equivalent of like about theirs. Like I personally can't carry that and be like.
That is fair. Okay. Yeah. No, I agree with that. We're not all Brienne of Tarth, so it's
Yeah. Batty's pretty close.
Yeah. Like there are a couple of you that I think would be able to carry more than one weapon, obviously. But I think that that does make sense. For
Bard. And if we're gonna police your instrument wielding You know,
True.
it
That's
falls
already
under
very.
the same sort of category, I think.
I think so.
Yeah,
Got the loot
and
on
my
back,
arrow
got my
quiver
rapier on my
size.
side. That's how I'm
Yeah.
rolling. You know, I got my rapier on my side, I got my loot on my back. I just fucking
Hey,
rip it
I
out.
had to spend 600 gold, and so did Fi spent like 300, just so we could have supplies to save your stupid asses when you all inevitably die.
Thank you, support
I have noticed that
We love
Calico
you.
passes out on
I
all the
will
pots.
let you, Kelsey, know that Fi is totally just planning to steal one of your earrings if you go down. Like,
Oh
I'll
yeah,
you and ask for forgiveness later.
it's absolutely. I think Fi would have spent enough time with Calathil to know like money is no object when it comes to saving friends.
That's so cute.
I
And then Joey's on his carpet already flying away.
I've not used a pot in so long.
He's going to go get help.
All right, but as of now, you guys are still in this room. I will let you. I'll try to RP as best I can. You know, with all these, there's a lot of characters, so bear with me. Yeah, let's figure out what we're doing after this chamber. If you go to the pin section on the Discord general, you'll see that I posted that map. If you want to look at the map and kind of see what the options are that you guys have already come across, the yellow line in the map is where you guys have already traveled. And the blue line is where you were told to go by the goblin that you intimidated into giving you more information. And that is all of the map that you guys have currently come across. Obviously, this battle map is quite a bit larger.
So, what's everyone thinking about what you guys?
It looks like we have to go around the western side of Forest Park. Sorry.
It's Forest Park.
It is Forest Park.
It's Forest or Swamp Park.
Swamp Park.
Yeah.
Which is did we talked to May at the last session? Well, the last session we had.
We got a lot of information from her. I skipped that whole chunk of text, but I can go back and go over that if you guys want me to go over that.
I mean, we don't have to right off the top. I was just trying to get a reading on her main objective, I guess.
Okay. So currently,
she's talking about killing a bitch.
Yeah, she's fucking pissed, and she's convinced that Daggerford and this mysterious sorcerer that has been traveling with him and acting as his advisor somehow got her kidnapped and put into this position. And the last thing that she discussed with Daggerford before she was kidnapped was about he basically dropped a phrase that was a little bit telling. He said he wished to liberate the citizens of the Sword Coast from their broken governments and return safe, abundant trade and stimulus to the economy. So, like, Mayetta and him have been kind of, like, vibing back and forth on politics because they're obviously... He's a baroness of a smaller town that is trying to obviously bolster the reputation of Daggerford so as to increase trade. And he, remember, is essentially like the de facto ruler of Neverwinter. So he has a little bit more pull in the trade world than she does. Now, she is fucking lesbian and does not give a shit about Daggerford, but Daggerford has been, like, trying to flirt with her, and, like, it wasn't working in his favor, obviously. And he has found that out and just kind of switched roles, switched lanes, and started kind of giving her too much information. And she is assuming that is because he knew and he decided that, you know, he was already going to. So she is pissed. She is wanting her equipment so that she can, you know, essentially hunt down or get back to Daggerford first off, and decide, you know, how he's going to be dealt with. Because he's at this point, I think that he was still there when you guys left Daggerford. So that's where she's at right now. However, she has been here several months. She is, you know, not very well fed. She's been hanging up on a fucking wall. So I'm gonna, you know, just like as a realist point, like she's probably not at the same strength standard that she was when she was, you know, fully training and stuff. But she is like a shield maiden type individual. To the point I think she's really have her class right. Yeah, she's a fighter. So like she's, you know, she's ready to go. She's ready to do stuff out. But at this point in time, yeah, fairly undernourished and not at full strength right now. So I don't think she would be a ton of help in like safety in the current moment. But that is where her priorities are at. She's trying to get back to Daggerford and, you know, reckon with Daggerford Neverember.
So I think maybe one of the things we can do is convince Mayata to kind of travel with us, so we can keep an eye on the situation, and we can still do whatever petting zoo or looking for Brokabudge bullshit here before we leave if we want to. And then we go back to Daggerford and we fucking destroy Daggled Neverember, maybe.
Okay.
Thoughts, friends?
I would very much like to smash his skull. Yes.
If we take down Daggle, isn't he backed by Raybert?
Excuse me?
Like,
No. Fuck Raybert.
Oh.
Raybert is a capitalist. He has no loyalty.
Yeah, so that I just feel like Daggle's a puppet.
Fuck Raybert.
Raybert. Yeah.
Well, Yosef likes Raybert.
I don't know. Raybert's got my waifu up in prison, bro. It feels like.
What does the word waifu mean? I'm very confused.
What? I am so.
Yosef
DM
is
is also
still convinced that the Baroness loves him.
I see.
He is delusional.
That is
At
right.
least the changeling version of the Baroness. Yeah.
Anyways, it is believed by Yosef that Raybert may or may not be backing Daggle.
Okay, based on what evidence?
I don't know that. I don't know if that's like based off anything or if that's just like what he feels like because like he's seen how powerful Raybert is.
Yeah,
you guys did also
it's implied
notice
by a lot of the paper trail from the mines too that they are at least working together.
Isn't there the drinking mug emblem like everywhere? This is out of character.
not
even though
everywhere, just
Not
in
everywhere.
2 places. You guys found it on the pauldron of like a very ornately dressed like goblin that appeared to be like one of the like he was definitely more powerful, but you guys fucking reckon. But you did find that on his pauldron. And then you found a reference to the drinking mug, I believe, in one of the manifests that you found.
Well, didn't one of the guards on the who ambushed us also have?
That's the pauldron from the.
Oh, there wasn't one on the island? I thought there was one on the island too.
There was not one on the island.
Okay, never mind then.
But like Raybert also like.
I think you saw one on a shield as some of them were getting away in like the first mini ambush.
Okay. Cool.
But anyway, so like Yosef's also seen like Raybert do like a bunch of stuff, a lot of it magical in nature. He's got his hands in like all these different pockets. It's just like it feels like if there's something dirty going around that involves Daggerford, Raybert's behind it in the shadows in some way. It's like what Yosef kind of thinks. That's also like why he kind of like respects him a little bit, but like that's what he thinks.
He's also technically your master because you're in his guild.
Yes, he is. He enjoys Raybert for the most part. Yeah, he's kind of thinking like maybe he's not that cool anymore, but he's still kind of into him.
Feels like a mentorship, like at the end when the person's like moving out and you're like, okay, you need to go, but I still respect you, but okay.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay, so what do you guys want to do?
So as you guys are discussing this and trying to figure out like, potential options, I'm going to say that Glenny Leolith is going to step forward and say, we would be honored to escort her Baroness Lady Mayetta back to Daggerford and prove our worth. At which point Mayetta says, that's Baron Mayetta. Lose the lady. It's fine.
Oh, damn.
Nice.
I just got a weird...
Do you trust these heroes?
Well, they're not very experienced, but they're too dumb to be untrustworthy.
You did end up behind bars.
Yeah.
I was just going to say we'd be happy to escort you back to Daggerford. At least I would. I'd be just absolutely delighted to.
Yes.
And if you want to roll insight on any of the party members to kind of decide whether or not you guys feel okay about that, you can as well.
I'm not exactly sure we have time to go back to Daggerford immediately, and I don't feel like the Baron would like to follow us around while we do the rest of our adventures. So
that's a good point, Joey.
And you can.
I rolled a 20 on insight on if I think they'll get her back to Daggerford in one piece.
Okay. I think that, yeah, you trust them enough to do it, and also because you guys as a party have kind of cleared the path behind you, I think that you think that they probably have a better chance just because all the shit that could have happened, you guys just kind of mopped up. So, so the road would be fairly safe. There's a decent amount of them. If I don't like this is meta, but I mean if they're like level 3, like if we're talking about like how strong are these people, they're like fresh out of wherever they grew up on their like first couple months of adventures. Like that's where these people are at as a party.
Novice.
Yeah, and
they could probably use the rep.
Yeah, so there's that. However, out of all of them, it did seem like, Rylan Barrelbow, the ranger, seemed pretty capable as far as things go. Like their equipment is really nice, if that makes sense. I don't know whether that translates into skill, but they have nice shit.
I see to the ranger. Okay, you look competent. Joey, would you show him our route from the map that we took so they can follow our tracks back home to Daggerford?
Well, of course I can. And I'd like to pull out the map and show it to him.
Ryland is going to hold their hand like over the map and like stare at it really intently. The map itself is going to start glowing, and then they are going to move it to a vertical plane, shrink it, and sear it onto their forearm like a tattoo, and say, "I think I can remember."
Fucking rangers are crazy.
Can I ask him if that's permanent?
Metal as fuck.
I think it's just some like illusory magic type shit.
No, I want to ask, is that permanent?
They're just going to look at you and say, "A couple weeks."
They gave themselves a henna tattoo.
A magic henna tattoo.
Couple weeks, huh? Damn.
Well, if we don't make it back in a couple weeks, then it was pointless anyway.
That's a good point. It should not take you very long. If it does, you fucked up.
At this point, their party is going to kind of commiserate and decide whether or not they're up to the task, as Glinia's kind of volunteered them, and they all seem about it, with the exception of where did they go? I'm missing one.
There's one in the jail cell still.
Where? Yeah, no, that's the other party.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they are essentially attempting to leave at this point. I don't know. I thought I had a. Maybe it might be Jennifer Thompson. Sorry, guys, I gotta check my notes.
Okay.
Which one was the crazy one screaming for my name? Well, I guess they weren't crazy, but Yosef thinks that.
Yes, Jennifer Thompson. Sorry, so she's right here. So she's the fighter. Now she's the one that was like super, super fervent about getting Grogobudge's report. And she is saying, well, look, I mean, like, we have all these people. We might as well just raid the treasure room. I mean, it would be the least of our troubles, and we would get to go home with a certain amount of gold. At which point Mayetta turns to her and says, "That's a fucking terrible idea. I'll give you some gold if you help me. I can't give you a whole treasure hoard, but I'll pay you for your travel and for your protection." And Jennifer's like, "Yeah, but like think about all the gems. You could have magical contraptions in there, Jennifer's like about it. She's like, "I want this."
Jennifer, we're gonna go cut his fucking head off if you want to help us.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys
can have
as
much fucking treasure as you want, we just want to kill him.
Well, yeah, you guys can go do that, and while you're doing that, I'll just slip in there.
No,
and...
you gotta help us kill him if you want the treasure.
No, it's the perfect distraction. It's the perfect distraction.
No.
I wasn't planning on sharing the treasure at all.
Well, I mean, I'll need your help moving it when you're done.
Jennifer, I'll also write you into a ballad about the fight if you help.
Roll me for persuasion.
Oh, okay.
Anyone who's trying to persuade her.
Come on, Jen. Fame, notoriety.
The persuasion, eh?
Oh no.
A +9. I still got a 16, guys.
She's gonna step back and just kind of look at her toes and just kind of fade back into the rest of her party and say, "Well, I guess we can just get paid by the minute. It's okay."
Jennifer, if you get her back to Daggerford safely, I'll bring you a gem.
Make sure it's blue, she says.
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure it's red.
Joke's on her, I'm colorblind.
Okay, so at this point, yes, you have figured out that this party is willing to escort Maeda Frail back to Daggerford. They have the map now seared on one of their forearms. What's the party doing next? Oh, by the way, are you giving them their equipment? We haven't established that yet.
Yeah, I would like to give them all of their equipment.
Okay.
I don't want any of it.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah, I
notice
don't
that the
see that.
adamantine sword is not in the items list. So it's safe to say that it's probably still in that room. That's up to you guys if you want to pursue that. I just wanted to throw that out there so it wasn't forgotten.
Construct is in there, right?
Two of them, from what you can tell.
Yeah, I don't want to fuck with that construct.
No, there's two of them.
I don't want to.
Now,
I don't want to wait.
how do we feel about asking them for some of these potions, though?
Oh,
I think construct for the Wii.
I think that if
Are
you
those
rolled
just
successful
Free loose
persuasions
potions.
or traded them some gold, they might be willing.
Yeah, I could
Yeah.
use
I would happily give them some gold.
I didn't find
Alright,
any
which
potions. I don't know
ones
what they're
are you
talking
looking
about.
at?
There are 6 potions of healing, 3 of
Right.
greater healing, 1 supreme healing, 1 potion of vitality, and 1 potion of gaseous form.
Okay. So you guys have done them a serious solid, so I won't have to sell them at market value, which is nice because market value is ridiculous for the potions. But okay, they are willing to let their potions. Are you trying to buy all of them, or which ones?
I don't know if we need all of them. That's up to the rest of the party.
I would like one. I would like 2 healing potions.
Okay.
They
And
could be of
they'll-
different sizes, but
Yeah, they'll let them go for. If you're buying them, they'll let them go for 15 GP apiece.
okay.
So 30 total.
I'll drop 30 on that. Vi, can you take it out of my bank, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
Anyone else gonna grab some?
Yeah, what is the potion of vitality?
Potion of vitality. Let me drop it on.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab 1 healing and 1 greater healing.
Greater healing is going to be 80 GP.
Oh, okay. Then I'll just take 2 of the regular healing then.
Okay. All right. Sorry. This was what Potion of Vitality does. And they're asking 150 for that one.
Okay. Yeah, can I... What is 150? And you said 80 for the greater healing?
Yes.
So can I get 2 of the greater healing and 1 potion of vitality, and I'll give them 310.
Yep.
Can I snatch the gaseous form one? How much do they want?
Let me look at the price for that right quick.
Does it smell like ammonia when Fi uses gaseous form?
It can if you'd like it.
Just like very potent bleach.
Yep.
It's actually Febreze. I just turned myself into Febreze.
Ooh, which flavor or scent?
Which flavor?
Scent. God, sorry guys.
Do you drink Febreze? No wonder
Cool.
that.
And they're asking.
Hold on, I didn't know we were judgy.
Potion of gaseous form. Sorry about that.
I feel like it would be
That's
canon.
okay. I do the same thing with like soap and body wash.
Right? Especially shit like vanilla.
That's
and
coconut
lavender.
flavored.
Anyone going for the supreme healing?
I'm so sorry.
Buy anything from them. I'm not interested in anything that they have.
How much does it cost unless Fi's interested?
It's 250.
Yeah, fuck it.
Okay.
That brought Batty up from death last time, so.
It's a good one. Okay. Cool. Yeah. So you guys purchased the majority of their potions.
How much was
Wait, actually?
How much was the gaseous form? It was 150. Yep.
Can I buy those noble clothes from them?
I think it's the Baroness's clothes.
Yeah, I know it is. I'm asking though if I can buy.
Mayetta Frail is not selling her custom-made.
You know how long it
Daggerford
takes
steel.
to have clothes like that made?
Look, you'll never know.
That's
if you
like
don't
a haute
buy.
couture hand stitched.
And it's made with light plate mail. So remember, as a bard, that's going to hinder you and take away some of your advantages.
Damn.
Like disadvantage on stealth and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I read like chainmail and thought that might be like light. I guess my brain's stupid.
Light plate is still like a step above chainmail.
Yeah.
I think it's a step above scale mail too.
Huh. I don't know anything. Anyways, Sag can't buy it from her.
I mean, we came here to kill a goblin, right, friends?
That's right.
Let's go smash some skulls. Hey, big one.
Yeah?
I'm gonna talk to the. I'm gonna talk to the guy.
Kavarian.
Yeah, Kavarian.
Okay.
You wanna go crush some skulls with us?
No, big bad. We move on.
I mean, this goblin dude is not just like, he's like a crime lord, so that's kind of like a big bad.
He holds up his fingers and like makes like a little like 1-inch gap with them and like looks through it with his eye and goes, "Small goblin, no big bad."
Fine.
There's some big loud fuckers in that room over there if you want to go fight them.
He laughs nervously and goes, it better if we move on."
Alright, ciao then.
Yeah.
If you want to try to convince him, you're welcome to try to roll persuasion. That's up to you.
Nah, I'm good if he's gonna be a pussy.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, he's not for real about those machinations in there. That's for sure.
I don't know if he's for real about fighting any big bads. I think he's afraid of the goblin.
Mm-hmm,
I think he might be.
Could be. Could be.
Who knows if those tattoos are even real?
I bet the ranger did them.
Fucking henna tattoo bitch.
Why are we bullying this guy?
Because he won't crush skulls with us, Joey.
Joey, this is what it is to have friends. You talk shit about other people.
I've had plenty of friends in my life.
Cows don't count, Joey.
So they're all getting their gear like together and like back on and like, you know, testing out their sword arms and stuff, making sure that they still got it in them. And at this point in time, you guys feel like a very, very brief low rumble and like a little bit of dust like falls off the ceiling of the cave that you're in. Everybody roll me perception checks.
Hold on, I'm trying to tie my hair together under my chin.
Ooh.
Okay.
I had to one-up me.
Oh.
A brief gust of cool air rolls through the cave that you guys are in. Joey and Yosef and Maddie, you guys smell the scent of like mold and like rotting food. Cowathill, you hear the jingling of chains after this wind rolls through.
I have a not so great feeling that there's some kind of very gross abomination, maybe? I don't know. Something's covered in chains.
Covered trash pile?
Fire in it.
What fight?
This torch has fire in it, though. It's pretty interesting, right, guys?
That's a great observation, Fi.
Yes, very fire.
Did
you smoke some of my weed?
Where did the smell and the sounds come from?
They came from, even with an at 20, you guys are in a cave right now. They rolled in the cave entrance. I don't know that you would be able to designate the direction. But they seem to be coming from, out in the camp.
Right. I guess we should head out. If nobody needs any healing or anything.
I think everyone is okay. Anyone got any boo-boos? No?
I'm good. I'm at full health. I took some potions. And I still have 2 rages left. No, 3.
Nice.
Yeah. So I think are we ready to move to the next map, guys?
I think
What are we doing? Where are we going?
Oh.
Are we seeking out Grogabudge, or are we following the direction that you guys were given by the goblin that you interrogated? Remember that the goblins that are standing directly outside of the cave think that you guys are like some kind of inspection crew, essentially, which is kind of the rogue guys that you've been running with. After you successfully interrogated that one goblin, he gave you some inside information that allowed you in the talent room. And you know to head to the north, past the swamp. That's all you know right now, though. Or are we saying fuck it to Grogabudge at this point and continuing on with our journey, which we can do. That's up to you as a party. You guys
we definitely have to take care of Grogabudge.
Why don't we just go wait for him at his house? He's probably not there right now. He's at this celebration thingy, right?
I want to.
If we have a general idea where his house is, we just go stake it out.
Yeah, this is Goblin Run, so you are in his fortress. You know that for a fact. You assume that he's there.
Kind of
and that
do
everyone has
want
been
to crush
partying
his
after he finished his invention. Now, let's see here.
Oh, I super duper want to kill him. I just don't know where the fuck he is.
And
maybe we should destroy
like
whatever this invention is.
Right. This is also fair. And remember, we have about 5 days from today to meet what's-her-face at the Barge Ride Inn.
And we think that's within travel time as long as we're not here for too long.
As of now, you're confident that you can get to Barge Ride Inn in about 4 days. So you feel like you have about a good 24-hour head start right now. And there is a small town that you will be passing through before you get there. So you also know that within, I think, about a day and a half, 2 days, you'll be in a town that you can semi-restock and resupply.
I thought that
you guys do have a map.
Was someone that we were going to kill him. Was that or was that just a pending quest?
It's just a bounty.
Okay.
Yeah, and you did agree to kill him to the people in Seacomber as well. Like they wanted you to kill him, and you guys also found out that Seacomber's main rod, one of the 4 rods, was killed by these golems attempting to retrieve his adamantine sword, and his whole goal with his ragtag crew was to assassinate Grogabudge, and he obviously did not succeed. You did. I forgot about this detail, and I didn't tell you this. You guys did find out that his compatriots, the people that were with him, have been, quote, good sport for the goblins in the gambling arena.
Yeah, that's not good.
So there is that going on.
So they probably have a bunch of innocent animals chained up as well. Just saying.
I don't love it, but that's also not why we're here. I think if we can take out the top, maybe the rest will crumble.
But what if we open the cages and let out the animals to cause chaos?
Maybe we do that on our way out.
I like the release the animals to cause chaos plan, because then we at least have a plan of how we're gonna get from point A to point B without causing too much of a ruckus.
Aren't we already here as a band?
Yes, we're here as a band, yes, and then my plan was to go up there as a band still, but then we have all these people who shouldn't be with us, which complicated things.
We could just send them home. We go be a band, and then we fireball the whole audience.
I remain on the record for saying I think that's a terrible idea, but I'm not going to stop you.
That was my plan last time that everyone opposed, by the way. So.
Oh, because I'm convinced that this performance is a death pit arena that I do not want any part of.
I can still fireball the audience, though.
If I know the zoo is like a horrific thing, like, is this like a people zoo? Is it like actual just things to be? Can I roll some sort of history check to see if I know what might be going on?
I mean, a lot of shit here is sentient.
I just wonder because, like, I'm goblin, and so I don't know if it's like a goblin thing. Jacob, you're muted. I don't know if you're answering.
He laughing at us.
So sorry, I was muted. Yeah, I think as a goblin, Fi, that you would have some indicate, like, you're not part of his clan, but you're part of a clan, or you were at least, you know? So I think that it would be, yeah, I think that you might know something, so you can roll me for history.
Oh, well, that's not great.
Good luck, buddy.
I think it's fantastic.
What you know about Grogabudge broadly is that he is a very eclectic individual, and that he's not like other goblins in the sense that, like, he's just after, like, gold and riches. More curiosities than anything.
He's a man of culture.
A man of about as much culture as you can get being a mob boss goblin lord kind of situation. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what I can give you.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he's also involved in the I keep getting him mixed up with the Raybart and the Zentarum and Rufius and Bell's Jangles and all that shit. He's probably buying black market fey animals and stuff.
Okay, because you did find that the Zentarum had been harboring a fey animal, so.
Well, then we know from our own time in the fight pit that they had, like, werebears and shapeshifters and some kind of nasty,
right,
bipedal little zombie guy.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Again, a lot of sentient beings.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it sounds like to me that we should release these people, and if we're gonna do it, might as well do it before we head up there, since we're right next to it. That's my vote.
If we do, we will have to face more guards, because there are all those drunkards that stumbled up that way that were letting us in.
Well, we're gonna have to face them regardless now that we have a group with us.
I mean, we could also just bolt past the guards. They don't seem that well equipped.
Yeah, or that with it.
I would be willing to get to the zoo. I'd be willing to let you guys roll a group athletics and stealth check. You can meet your modifiers in the middle. Does that make sense? Like, average your modifiers. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd be willing to let the party try to do that and see if you guys can get past. Now, if you remember correctly, you did try to go partially up that way, and what you found was there are small fences, like almost like cattle fences, that are blocking your way. There were a certain amount of goblins. They all did appear to be fairly intoxicated. However, there were also pretty angry-looking trolls that did not look very intoxicated. and might pose a bit of a problem. So there's that. Having said that, trolls are not very smart, and if you're trying to sneak past them, I think you have a fairly good chance.
I mean, I think between stealth and athletics, we could probably make it happen. And if not, we just smack them hard enough that we can keep running after we smack them.
I am okay with that.
About averaging the modifiers, are you talking about one roll with one modifier? What is the average of all of our modifiers?
No, the average of the 2 modifiers.
So, like, if you had like a +3 and a +5, you would just do +4. You just average them.
Okay.
You wouldn't add them both.
I see what you mean now.
I mean, mine's doo-doo garbage, so.
Mine's decent.
Let's see.
15.
So what are we rolling?
You're rolling athletics and stealth, and you're averaging the 2 modifiers.
If my modifiers are a 1 and a 0, what do you want me to add?
1 is fine.
Okay.
Let's see. 1 to 3.
So 1 and 3, you'll do a 2.
Oh shit! Fuck yeah! Ceiling, not flooring. Fuck yeah!
6 and 10. Doesn't surprise me that Joey rolls a nat 20.
On stealth, never.
Never. Okay.
The average of that is 18.5. That's pretty pog.
Oh, you're silly.
Okay, so this is what's
Wait,
going to
what?
happen.
Did I not do that right?
Yeah, can everyone please gather the party up right here? Just like move your tokens right there.
Okay.
He's about to group kill us, watch.
Yeah, we're dead.
We deserve it.
True.
For sure.
Let's go to the other realm. Let's
Together,
go
just
to
wanna
the
go
other
check.
realm.
Could I have Fi and Joey step away from the party, please? Your 2 tokens.
Oh god, you guys are fucked.
Oh no.
Nice knowing you.
If it makes you feel any better, I'm with the guy with the carpet, so like.
You guys head out as a team and attempt to, slide, stealth roll, hide behind bushes, whatever, all the way through the fenced area. I think that Calathil, Batty, and Yosef, you guys successfully avoid the troll on the far left and make it over the fence, only to stumble across and awaken 2 goblins that had been napping in a pile of hay. Joey and Fi. Grab you guys real quick. Wait, where's Fi?
On top of Joey.
Oh, yours on top. Thank you. All right. You guys successfully make it past all of them, and you are now tucked behind a very large troll that has not noticed you. You were able to sneak past him without notice. And from between his legs, you can just barely see Yosef and being stopped by what looks like 2 goblin guards. And they are going to look at you very, very confused, you 3, Calathil, Patty, and Yosef. And they're going to say, hold on. Are you here for the arena?
Hey there, boys. No, we're actually the talent band, Yosef Smoot and group. We're on our way to the zoo just to check it out before we go and perform later on.
He's going to look you up and down. Go ahead and roll me a deception.
Sure, why not?
I see. Who informed you could do this?
Fuck, what was that one guy's name? I know it, like, but I can't remember it.
Doug?
Yeah, he, like, maybe it was Doug, but, like, the guy who, like, said, like, hey... I don't know, I'm asking this out of character right now.
I'm fully making Doug up because I thought it was stupid and funny.
Was it the goblin that you interrogated?
No, on our way in, there was, like, some guy that said, tell them that I sent you, and they, like, let us get into the talent room, and I can't remember his name.
I don't have his name written.
I do remember that happening.
Yeah,
I think he's making it up. Sounds like something he would make up.
Yeah, I probably made that one up on the fly. Let's call him Doug. I'm cool with it.
Okay, we can check the VOD later, but Doug's cool too. But
yeah, Doug's cool for now. Yeah.
Yeah, Doug sent us. He sent us through. He said we could just kind of explore around, see what's what before we go on.
VIP access.
Doug's in the lower rank. He can't exactly give you access. This is highly irregular. Gonna have to talk to my superior. And he's gonna start like waddling over towards this rock and like walk around it and kind of like leave you guys alone. His friend is just kind of standing there blinking, but not like with both of his eyes closing at the same time, kind of like one at a time style blinking, and just looking at you with a very dazed look on his face. And he hasn't said anything so far. But you have been left alone. At this point, Joey and Fi, you would notice this gentleman walking around the rock, and you can see that he hops on a ladder and starts to climb up the ladder to the top and begin a discussion with the goblin archers on top of it. I don't think, at this point in time, without like perception, I don't think you can hear what that conversation.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start walking.
Should we just run for it?
Yeah, let's just go.
I'm going to go. Yeah.
Okay. Roll me
Full speed
athletics.
ahead.
Do I get advantage if I stay next to these rocks?
Hey,
Fuck.
Is it stealth or athletics?
Athletics.
Oh. That's a 10, technically, actually. Jack
I think we should run for it, and Batty just takes off full fucking speed.
Okay. Joseph and Batty, yeah, you guys get out there. Unfortunately, Calathil, you get to about here, and you do trip and fall on the ground at this point. You're not prone. You stand back up and kind of look back at the goblin who does this kind of like drunken blinking at you again. And he says, Doug's a friend of mine. And shakes his head and then like turns around kind of like wistfully and stares off into space.
What an OG.
And you guys walk by. Now you have to roll me for stealth because you notice that your friend is having a conversation with some goblins on top of this rock.
Oh, actually? Okay. Can I discuss out of character what I'd like to do?
Sure.
Maybe with the party. Guys, I'm thinking like, what if we just go up there and just talk to the superior? Like, hey guys. How you doing?
I'm kind of tired of the goblin charades. I'm so tired of talking to these little fuckers. You can go talk to them if you want to.
I don't know. Let me see how stealthy I'm feeling. I'm not feeling very stealthy. I just want to go talk to that guard.
Go talk to him.
Yeah, that is not very stealthy. So at this point, the guy that went to talk to his superior turns and like sees you guys like walking through, and he says, "Hey there, now! I didn't say you could go in." And the troll that is in front of Joey and Fi is just kind of like set his hammer down on the ground menacingly and make like a low grumbling sound at you, as if to say, "Stop."
Oh, we're not going in.
I'm sorry. That other guy said it was okay though.
I told you he's a lower rank.
No, you're
No. Yeah.
The guy's right there.
Wait a minute. Or what are you trying to convince him of?
the guy with you.
This guy.
He said it was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, he saw us walking. He didn't stop us, so we kind of just assumed it was okay to just kind of come over
So
here
we're
and say,
just gonna go.
At this point, he's gonna like put his hands up in the air and like look down at that guy and be like, "What are you doing? You don't? I was supposed to make that decision. Now there's a chain of command here." And they're just gonna start like arguing back and forth. As the guy at the bottom is like, "Look, it's just a zoo. Like, just let him fucking go. Come on, like we got better shit to do. They're delivering a new keg soon. Like, yeah, like there's shit going on. And these guys at least are fairly distracted. That troll is still staring at you fairly menacingly.
Is a troll considered an animal, or are they capable of speech?
I don't. Ooh, that's a good question, actually. I
like
don't think that they are capable of speech. What do you say?
I feel like it's similar to a baddie situation where like they know what's going on, but they're not like intelligent enough to speak.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Rude.
I'm looking for their intelligence right now.
I mean, before I upgraded my intelligence score, that was the case.
Gotta get
But
smarter, Hank.
I put points.
They put in the work.
I put in the work.
What's your intelligence, Patty?
-2.
Okay.
So
So yes,
It was a -3 before.
Yeah, trolls are slightly capable of speech. My bad.
I can wait until they're done with their stuff, but while they are working on getting in here, can I be checking out like this gate situation so that if they need to start running, we are not going to run into a locked barricade?
Yes. Go ahead and you walk up to the gate and you shake it. It is locked.
Joey?
Now, I think that you guys did get some keys.
Yeah, did Joey grab them?
Yes, I have a ton of keys.
Yes. You have 4 keys. You have used 2 of them so far. One was to get the parties out of their cells. The other was to open the door to the room where all of their equipment was. You find that the 3rd key does open this gate.
Nice.
Now, question, and I believe Calitho would just know the answer to this. Is a troll a person?
You can't just ask if someone's a person.
Okay, like based on the language of hold person. Oh, it just says humanoid. Never mind. Is a troll a humanoid?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I didn't know because it's right on
2
that
legs,
border
2
between
eyes, 2
humanoid
ears.
creature.
Yeah.
Okay,
Anything
cool.
with, like 2 arms, 2 legs, bipedal, all that.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
No tail.
True.
No, you
Wait,
can
hold
have a tail
on.
and be humanoid, such as a monkey.
Or furries.
Tiefling.
Or furries.
I guess.
I wouldn't call furries humans.
They're humanoid.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
humanoid though.
Humanoid convention.
Yeah, so okay, Joey and Fi get the gate open. Batty, Calphil, Yosef, what are we doing?
There's a troll there. Can I see the gate from here?
Do I have any snacks on me?
Is Patty getting hungry?
You can see the gate. Yeah, it's right here.
I mean, Marco's getting hungry, but Maddie was gonna try and bribe the troll to chill out.
So, do I see the gate and do I see my companion members over there?
You see the gate. Roll me perception for your companion members. They rolled stealths, so I don't know if you see them or not.
Yeah, beat it 10.
You see 5.
I see 5.
Joey, I don't know what Joey's doing. Joey is like blending in with the rocks. You got like one of those. Yeah, Joey is unseen.
I'm standing in front of the now unlocked gate, just pointing at it.
Just like, yo, over here.
Okay, well, I messaged Fi. I'm like, Fi, we can't get over there. The fucking troll.
Batty, if you want to try to bribe him with your snacks. Do you have snacks?
I'm looking. I'm trying to figure out if I have snacks. I don't
if you wanna
know.
bribe him with
I
your
think
snacks.
I might have eaten all of the ones that Monty gave me.
Yeah, I guess all you have is weed at this point.
I don't want to give him my
Shame.
weed. I think he'll just eat it.
Oh, and can reply in a whisper that only I can hear. Look at that. I didn't even see that. All this time.
Are you trying to talk to the troll?
No, I'm talking to
No.
Fi. I'm like, Fi, there's this fucking troll. We can't get by. What do we do?
It's the troll.
Unless anyone is horribly opposed, then I would be speaking to Betty and Yosef. Y'all want me to try to paralyze the troll and we can just run?
Yeah, that would be.
Fi wants to pants it. Fi wants to pants the troll,
I-
guys.
Don't
Maybe
want to
I can
waste
pants it
rage
after
on
I
this.
cast the spell. Tell
But
Fi
what
to
if we
pants the
pants
troll after I cast my spell.
Okay, I whispered, Fi, Calathil says she wants to paralyze the troll, and then you can pants it.
I'll let Joey know.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm gonna fill Joey in on that exchange as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Joey is
Pants
down.
the troll after you try to
What
paralyze
is
it.
there like is there a check that I'm rolling for that spell count though? Oh, I see it.
Yeah. And actually, can I cast it at I guess a 4th level and try to hit all 3 of them?
Wait. Can you do
Okay.
that? Can you really do that?
That's fucking sweet. Yeah. Okay, let me get my d20s out.
And they are wisdom saves. I don't know if I said that.
Wisdom, got it. All right. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. So for the troll, let me get his stats back out. Wow, roll 20 is quick right now. That's so strange. Okay. Yeah, the troll failed. The first goblin. What's the save? 15?
15.
Okay. You get. The troll is immobilized.
Okay.
The goblins, unfortunately, are not paralyzed.
I got the troll, but the goblins are not.
I'm not worried about that.
I'm just letting you know they might nick your ankles.
All right.
They're just like really confused. Like they felt this like sudden rush of like I can't move correctly, but they both broke free of it very quickly, and they're super drunk. So they're just like looking at their hands and like looking around.
They're tripping fucking balls.
What's going on? But the
Ball been there.
troll does seem to be like awkwardly immobilized with his hammer like still on the ground right now.
Yeah, I'm just running for it.
Whenever I see the other two like trying to figure out what's happening, I'm gonna assume that's Caliphil casting her spell.
Okay.
I'm gonna pants it.
You're gonna pants the troll?
That was the deal, right?
That was the
Okay.
plan.
That was the plan.
Okay. Yep.
Joey looks over supportingly.
You run up and you pull troll's pants down. And as you do that, it can't do anything at this point in time. And both the goblins are going to be like super confused and look at you and be like, "What's going on?" And draw their swords and roll me for initiative.
I love that.
Can I pants the goblin guards while I run up?
If you roll high enough onto initiative and they haven't done anything else yet.
That's a nat 20.
I'm kind of sorry-ish, guys, but also I don't regret my actions.
This is the best way to engage combat ever.
We wouldn't want you to regret your actions.
All right, I'm making a physical note card because I am.
This was a group decision, right? Like everyone was on board.
Yes.
Yeah, 100%. Do we want to take a short break?
Yeah, let's take a short break. That sounds good. I gotta pee.
In game, we just sit down for a short rest as we roll initiative.
Yeah, cool. Let's take a fiber.
Stay with me. Skrrr. Skrit.
No, I will not.
No.
Skrrr. Skrit.
At this point, I'm enjoying that no one else has made any noises, so it's just the sad thing.
I'm the skirt man. Skirt, skirt, ski, skirt.
Can you?
It makes more sense if you know the scat man meme.
Yeah, but you still messed it up so badly that just terrible.
Hey, you know what? Kill yourself. I'm sorry, that wasn't okay.
I'm surprised there was no response.
I don't know what I missed. So.
I don't need to respond.
He was talking to his chat, probably. His Twitch stream.
No.
Being like,
People haven't watched me in years.
Dead streamer, Sag.
We could start reporting your streams to like the FBI, and then you'll get so many views.
I don't think that's a good growth plan.
Doesn't seem sustainable.
No.
Trevor,
Some would say irresponsible.
I'll appreciate this. So we were hanging out with one of our friends yesterday, and apparently someone gave him a box of stuff because she and her boyfriend were moving, and they just didn't have enough room to take everything, so they were just picking which boxes to leave behind. And she told him that he could have anything he wanted from the box, and inside the box was an N64, a GameCube, 4 of each type of controllers, Pokemon Stadium 2, and then some of the original like Game Boy Pokemon games. And he's like, "Do you understand what is in this box?" She's like, "Not really." Friends.
Even just like the monetary value.
Right. Bro was crazy. I'm like, yeah, you cashed out on that one.
Guys, is it okay for dogs to have like whipped cream and stuff?
Depends what you mean by okay.
Because like I don't think it is okay.
It's not okay for a dog to eat chocolate, but my dog ate an entire triple layer chocolate cake.
It's not right, but it's okay.
Let me give context.
In the words of the great Whitney Houston.
I disagree with pup cups from Starbucks. I don't think you should just give whipped cream to a dog like that. Even as a special treat, just give them a fucking dog treat. Like what? Dogs don't know. They'll be happy just to have something. You're just giving them fucking whipped cream. Like how? That's not okay. How is that healthy? Just give them some fucking meat. Just cook them some meat. Give them
dogs can drink milk. It's probably not great for them, but it's something.
Yeah.
Plus, whipped cream from like a coffee shop is different because it probably doesn't have a lot of sugar in it. It's mostly just aerated whipping cream.
It's completely
simple. I don't know if if that's just like a wrong take or not. Like I don't know.
No, I mean it's definitely not something you should do all the time. They shouldn't really have like sugar if there's sugar in it, but it doesn't make you a horrible, evil, selfish demon.
Sorry, buddy.
I don't know. I don't think dogs should have whipped cream. Oh, I have a very strong opinion about the same thing in table scraps. I hate it when people give their dogs table scraps.
I don't remember asking.
Except for like just meat.
I think table scraps like some on occasion is okay, but I think in general, the bigger problem is that like it reinforces begging at human mealtime, which I generally just don't like. So I guess it's a personal preference thing.
I mean, like, I think that's like part of it for me too. I can get like, if you're like at the end of your meal and you have like a little bit of like chicken or maybe a little bit of steak left over, and it's like I don't really want this here. I'll put this in my dog's bowl. Like I can see like that, but like people who are like, oh, you're like begging for food. Here, have some of my fucking I don't know broccoli, some of my mac and cheese. I don't know, just fucking here you go. I don't know. It's just like, bro, you're not like you got to take better care of your dog.
I think that I feel that way, especially about dogs that have sensitive skin, because like gut health for dogs is like that. Like for example, my roommate's dog has really sensitive skin, and sometimes I'll just throw pizza Domino's pizza. And I'm like, I wouldn't do that because he's gonna get weird shits and probably break out now. So and you know like back when we used to scrap feed dogs in the 18 and 1900s, it was mostly like raw foods and shit. So like they're used to eating a bunch of crap. They run up. But yeah, at the same time, it's like I mean, if your end goal is to worry about the gut health of your dog.
Also, just depends on the table scraps.
I don't know.
That too.
Because if you're talking about like raw fucking vegetables, that's fine. It's probably good for them, depending on what you normally feed them. It might be better than what you normally feed them.
Right.
But also, like a lot of people don't think about how much salt is in human food, and sodium's really not that good for dogs.
Right.
Yeah. I remember I knew this one person who's like had like a trainer for their dog or something like that. I forget, but the trainer, like would feed a whole ass hamburger to the dog. Like I think he cooked it himself, and it'd be like for the birthday of the dog. But like I think he just give him a hamburger or something.
If it's just for like a birthday treat, that's fine.
You're not a dog trainer,
especially
are you?
Because it's probably just straight up burger meat. It probably doesn't have like a bunch of added shit in it.
Right.
Especially if he cooked it at home. It's just beef.
Assuming it's just
It'd probably be better to just give it to him raw, but
I don't know. I mean, if it was just beef, like that'd be fine. But I don't know if he like, put a whole like burger together. Like here's like salad, tomatoes, some sauce, like a whole burger.
No, because I don't think dogs are supposed to eat tomatoes, so I hope not.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying.
Sounds fine to me.
Oh, is everybody back? Oh no,
I never left.
This opium pipe. Next.
Smoking opium?
No. Hell no.
Hey, I was doing a great job.
Priscilla brought me a pipe back from Japan because I asked her for a Japanese pipe. But she didn't know the difference between tobacco and opium pipes, so she brought me an opium pipe.
Did you send?
That's pretty cool though. If it still works, like it aesthetically,
does.
Pretty.
Yeah,
neat.
it does. It's classy. I feel classy. Cool. Everybody's back. Right? Are we ready?
Yes.
Born ready, motherfucker.
Sorry, I put on some eggs and some local turkey sausage, so I gotta keep an eye on that.
Okay. Yosef, you are up first.
Okay.
Now, you asked if you could pants the goblins. I will say that goblins have belts. You would have enough time in a round to pants maybe one goblin, and I would make it a sleight of hand.
Okay. So, second plan. Can I do anything to both of them in one turn?
You have two
since you don't have you'd have to use disengage in action, so you wouldn't be able to hit both of them. If you did, you would be fleeing one of them, and they would get an attack of opportunity.
Okay, so I don't want to hit them. I want to charge through one and then push the other down and be like, guys, let's bail.
Because you'll have to roll a strength check, which will be an action, and because you'll probably expend all of your movement speed doing that, I don't think that you'd be able to charge both of them because they're on opposite sides of the control.
All right, well, I'll still push one down. I'll charge through one guy.
Okay, roll me for strength.
I'll charge through this guy, yeah.
That guy? Okay, cool. That's what I was gonna. That's what I was just asking. Thank you.
Strength it is.
And can you guys, by the way, can you guys hear the Roll20 music?
Yes.
Okay, I can't for some reason. It's just so quiet on my end.
Oh,
All right,
brother.
Yosef, you are stopped in your tracks as you attempt to like force through this guy. He does not budge. In fact, he puts his circle shield up, and you just like run into it and just kind of like not like bounce off, but you do not seem to be able to scoot him at all.
Uh-huh.
And that was only, hang on, let me see here. That was 25 feet of movement. So you have 5 more feet of movement at this point. But that was your action.
I'll just move up one more. Why not? I'll try to make it to right there.
Okay. I'll allow it. After that, Joey, you are up.
That was a very unfortunate
Roll
way.
for your hand too.
Okay, I would just like it to sneak attack this goblin right here. Try to take him out before they can make any noise.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely have plenty of allies around you. Roll me to hit. 13. Your sword gets like caught up between his pauldron and chainmail, and you are not able to penetrate his armor.
Cool. I would like to use my bonus action to disengage and move back over here.
Okay. You do that. At this point, the goblin that you like tried to push over, Yosef, is going to take a swing at you. I'm assuming a 19 hits your armor class.
Yeah.
Okay. And you are going to take me 7 slashing damage as he like chops at you. Does he have a hatchet? Yeah. Yeah, as he chops at you with his battle axe. And did you already take that out, or do you want me to? Or you got it?
I already got it.
All right, cool. Did it make a noise when you did that?
No, I did.
Oh, you did that. Okay. I was like,
That was
what the hell?
me.
That was good. I like that. You should record that. All right, and this goblin over here is going to take a swipe at you, Calathil, because you are pretty much the closest one to it at this point. Yeah. Calathil does a 5. It is not able to penetrate your many layers of armor protection and shield. It's your turn, Calathil.
I'm going to cast Sleep. 3rd level, so that's 98.
98. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait. No, I'm not gonna do that. That'd be a very bad idea.
Okay, we're not doing that.
Sorry. I just realized there's no point I can cast it that's not gonna also catch potential friends.
Oh yeah, everybody's right here.
Mm-hmm. And it's just a 20-foot radius, so I'm not gonna do that.
Okay.
Instead, I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon. And just kind of try to run my way forward to like behind Joey and Faye.
Okay.
And then Spiritual Weapon is a melee spell attack.
Okay.
And that's as a bonus action on my turn. So I think the first turn it just goes. I don't know. You tell me.
On this guy, right?
If there's a place where it can hit more than one of them, great. If not, the main antagonist goblin that's blocking the way
Okay, got it. Okay.
Okay.
And roll me to hit. With your
Yeah, sorry.
all good.
Oh
Woo!
shit. And that's plus like 9.
So D8 plus 9 would be 17, and then roll me another D8. 7. Oh man. 17 plus 11, so 28. Pretty fucking good. Oh yeah. Yeah. The shield that goblin is holding in front of you, Yosef, just like splinters and like shards of metal just like fly everywhere as Calithil's spiritual weapon just like fucking just blows through it.
I laugh in his face. Ha 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 ha! You fuck! Where's your shield now?
And is that gonna end your turn, Calithil?
Yeah, and then I just ran forward. I don't know if I was in someone's threatened area or not, but
You did, and if you didn't disengage, he is gonna take an attack of opportunity against you.
yeah, I wouldn't have because I don't have a bonus action disengage.
Okay, we gotta reroll that. Okay, does an 18 hit your armor class?
It do.
Okay. You are going to take me 8 slashing damage from his battle axe as you flee. Or not flee, but run back.
Got it.
And 5, it's your turn.
I'm going to run over to the gate and just push it open for everyone and like, come on, crew, get on through. And I'm going to ready up a ray of frost at first like enemy to come down this corridor.
Okay, which one? Can you ping it?
I assume this guy if he comes down the corridor.
Okay, and so you're running just to that point and trying to goad it or sorry, like goad him.
Well, I'm holding open the gate for us because we're running through there.
Got it. Okay, cool. Yeah, you do that.
Like everyone gets through, and then I'm gonna close it behind us.
Got it. Okay, yeah, you can totally do that. I don't think that you would. I mean, that's your action, but you don't have to roll for that.
My action will be the ray of frost if he comes.
I think that he would be moving after Calithil at the very least, but he is going to bump into Joey. Your ray of frost is ranged, right?
Yes.
Okay, and is it? Can you drop it on screen?
Yeah.
What's the? Is it like a dex save? Oh, you make a ranged spell attack. Yeah, so he is coming, so you can make that attack.
Okay. I got a crit. I mean.
Oh no, wait, it's not his turn. What am I talking about? I'm so sorry. I'll take
Okay.
that crit on your next turn.
Woo.
I will allow that. I just circled it. All right. But yeah, other than that, you're holding action.
Yep.
All right. Batty, it's your turn.
All right. And then run past and smash this goblin. Can I use half my movement, smash him, and then keep moving?
Just about one here.
Yeah, the one closer to
Yes.
me.
Let us hope that you do successfully kill him.
All right.
Roll me to hit.
Oh, that's a 18 to hit.
18 is going to hit.
All right, let me pull up my damage. Oh, nice. That's a 15.
All right. Yep. How do you want to do it?
I'll decapitate him with the blade side of my halberd.
Okay.
Just as I move by, just real smooth.
Yeah, you do that. You just like slide past him and chop his head off. Yosef, like you had just finished screaming at him after his shield splintered, and Batty just comes and just takes care of the rest of it before you can do anything else.
And I guess I just continue to laugh at his corpse.
Jeez.
All right, and I'll use the rest of my movement to continue on as far as I can get.
I'm gonna let everyone do this as a free action. Roll me a perception check. Is that going to end your turn, Maddie? I'm sorry.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You're good, boss. I'm gonna go put my plate in the sink since I did roll a 9.
Okay. Who am I waiting on? Yosef.
That's me.
Yeah, roll me a perception.
Oh, right, my bad. I was too busy bantering in the chat.
Okay. Calthil, Joey, and Vi, you guys notice that the troll lifts its hammer off the ground. And it's Yosef's turn. And he did not notice that.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna do the same thing I was already doing. Like, this was already I was doing. This is not the troll changing this, but I was gonna just dart past everyone, go to where Fi was pointing with the gate.
Okay.
So yeah, I do that.
All right. And he is going to get an attack of opportunity against you then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Okay. Does a 13 hit your armor class?
Fuck, 13 is my armor class.
Oh, beats it. Okay.
Do the damage, brother.
Thank you for accepting your fate. All right. Okay, you are going to take me 9 bludgeoning damage as he just kind of clobbers you. It skims past your like just at the top of your head. You know what I mean? So it like leaves a bruise, but it didn't like hit you full on. But you're still gonna take me 9 bludgeoning damage. But I think as far as that goes, not too bad.
Could be worse.
Could have been worse.
Could be worse.
I could have gotten knocked prone, knocked back, got my ass shot the fuck up by all the other goblins back there after they saw that.
Okay, and is that gonna end your turn, Yosef?
How does raiding in action work?
You could do. Did you already take an action?
I don't think I did. I just dipped over here.
Yeah, you just did a movement. Yeah, so you can hold an action. It only lasts for 1 initiative order. So like as soon as it gets to the next person's turn, it's like they don't stack. So you have to do something. But the way that it works would be like what Vi did, where he held the door and had Ray of Frost ready for when or if that goblin would move within his turn cycle. But if that goblin doesn't move, then he doesn't cast his Ray of Frost, and that turn cycle ends, and he does not get to use that whole action. It doesn't roll over into the next round.
So I kind of follow, but I don't entirely.
So it would be like you saying, I'm going to hold my action to do this if this happens.
It's a syllogism.
If this, then that. So it's like a defensive position.
So it does not last until my next turn, right?
It has to be within this turn cycle.
It's basically good if you wanted to delay your turn until after someone else's initiative.
Like if you're confident that this goblin is going to go for this ally, and you want to have that ally's back if that goblin does something, you can hold your action.
And based.
But then when your turn comes around,
also,
if
what
that
up?
didn't happen within your turn, you wouldn't.
I appreciate that your Discord username is the same as your Oh no, sorry. Appreciate your Discord name is the same as your
so I think
Twitch name, so I know who you are.
Is hold an action for.
Because else I'd be fucking confused as hell. Yeah, what up? Well, we're trying to get away from these trolls so we can kill a goblin leader.
Plants and entangle people, or
that is our current plan.
Something.
Yeah, right? I think you have entangle. That's right.
So I don't know. I want to do the thing where I want to prep the entangle for if they walk up at us.
Okay, so if the troll decides to charge the party, you want to be there and cast entangle.
Yosef is talking too much. Yeah, I think the person who controls Yosef likes to talk a lot. But that's just a theory of mine.
Speak with plants if you see that part.
Yeah.
I might also I don't know which is better.
I mean, I see on the maps no grass growing. I think it could be argued.
Entangle is on my sword, right?
Yes.
And is that multiple targets or just one?
That is a great question.
Or is it an area? I guess I can look at myself.
I'm looking at it. Cool.
I mean, I'm just looking at it on Roll20.
A point within range, 20-foot square. Yeah, it turns the ground area into typical terrain. A creature in the area when you cast a spell must succeed a strength saving throw or be restrained by the plants until the spell ends. A creature restrained by the plants can use its action to make a strength check against your spell save DC. On a success, it frees itself. When the spell ends, the counter plants will away.
Okay, can I choose who? Can I choose people to not be entangled by it? Or is it just anyone in the space?
As a DM,
It's
they'd be
an
so
AoE,
annoyed.
so
Well,
no.
luckily our DM has a lot of patience. I think he just genuinely
area
enjoys
check, right.
DMing. So
Yeah, it's like my
the more questions that
just
John
tears
asks,
through
the
the
more
lowest
fun
level.
he's having.
Yep.
Okay. Then the strength saving, and this is just difficult terrain, so it halves movement.
Yeah, and that's a 20-foot square right there. So you could, I mean, I guess you could technically...
You could do it at the bottom of the ladder.
Could diagonal it between these barricades.
I mean, I'm thinking I could just make this whole thing difficult terrain and just cut their movement while we run away.
Or yeah, if you want to hold your action, you can hold your action and be the last of us to come in the gate and cast it before we go in to stop them dead.
That's what I'm thinking. Is
Good.
do that with difficult terrain with Speak with Plants. All right, I think that's what I'm doing then.
Okay. Will you draw your square and place it then?
Yeah, it says within 30 feet of me. It just says I could turn ordinary terrain where plants are present. So does that include that fucking can I move them from where they are, or is it just if you're moving through these plants they become difficult?
I thought you're doing it with your sword.
Oh. Yeah, I mean I could do the entangle. Okay, never mind.
Oh, I'm not paying attention. I'm sorry.
Wait, are you doing entangle or are you doing speak with plants?
Well, see, the speak with plants, I'm wondering. I can't. I don't know if I can do it because to be speak with plants, I don't know if that's if it's just plants that you move through become the difficult terrain, or if I can move the plants from where they are, the grass and stuff from where they are, to cover the pathway.
I don't think.
I think the former
the spell does not enable plants to uproot themselves and move about, but they can freely move branches, tendrils, and stalks. So yeah, I don't think that this small amount of grass that is here would be large enough to cover a path.
Oh my god, is it still his turn?
So a 20-foot square.
Oh no.
I guess an area.
Yep.
That's so funny.
Yeah, square. And that's where you want to place it? Or okay.
Oh.
And if you hold Alt and drop and then release Alt, you can custom place it.
Isn't that only 10 feet though?
I guess 20 foot would be that.
Well, all right. So after everyone runs through,
got it.
Tangle them. Yeah.
Okay, Joey, it's your turn.
Sorry that took so long.
No, we need to grind that out. We need to make sure that it was right, and we did.
Some guy named Jeffy's in my chat said, "Oh my god, he's still his turn." So maybe that was a long turn.
Jeffy's is Garrett, by the way. Trevor.
Yeah, it's one of his friends in real life. Yeah, I'm just gonna dip out and wait for everyone else. So over here.
Okay. And
You texted me,
right.
bro.
Batty, essentially, since you're the only one in range, this goblin is going to take a swing at you. Does a nope. He is going to miss horribly. At the same time, the troll is going to wait. Nope, that is not true. Calathil, it is your turn.
Is my turn?
Yes.
Who is still in danger? Just Betty?
Just Batty at this point. Everyone else seems to have moved up to the gate at least.
Barely.
Okay, bonus action, gonna move my spiritual weapon to right here.
Okay.
And try to smack both of them in the back of the head.
Roll me to hit.
So it's gonna be a d20 plus 9 to hit.
I'll eat it later.
13.
Tomorrow. Sorry.
You hit the troll, but not the goblin.
Oh, weird. I guess the goblin's probably armored, huh? Okay.
Yes.
And then it do 1d8 plus my spellcasting, which is 7. No, my spellcasting modifier, which is like 4. Okay. So 10 damage to a troll. I don't know if there's much I can do on my action. Yeah, I'm gonna come back because Fi is holding the line at the gate, so I'll move back a little further and say, Batty, be careful. And that's my turn.
Okay. And after that, Fi, it's your turn.
I'm gonna do the same thing as last time. I'm gonna wait for Batty to get through here, and I'm gonna get behind him.
Batty, your turn.
All right. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna dash. So that'll basically make the terrain the same, but I can only move. I think I can get there.
It hasn't been cast yet.
Yeah.
Oh, it hasn't been cast yet?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to use my action to disengage.
Okay.
And then I will just use my regular movement since I don't need to dash.
Cool. I think that you do like a really clean sidestep of that dude's like axe swing and just like turn and like do like a little twist of your heel and just like walk up towards that thing. Like very
All right. I'm out.
Like pro level dodge into hard piece. Okay. Yeah. The troll is going to begin its charge. I assume that Yosef, you are going to cast Entangle now?
Yeah.
All right. So you do that as the goblin and troll attempt to make it up there, and they have to roll a. Is it a strength, right?
Fuck.
I got it.
I don't have it written down.
Yeah, it's a strength, and it is your spell save DC, which would be based on your charisma, I believe.
My spell save DC is 14.
14. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The goblin is trapped. The troll, however, I think that the plants like grow up, around his knees, like almost to his waist, and he just like rips them away with his hands, and just like trudges through your entangled plants like deep snow. But it is still difficult terrain, so we can only make it to here, I believe, which is still within your point of contact at that point, Yosef.
I mean,
because you don't have that movement.
Well,
I would hope to have been running.
As he's doing this, since I was readying to close the gate, like, I don't know if that can be factored in.
That's right, you were holding your action.
Wow.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. I am actually going to have him roll to hit the gate and see if that gate is going to hold. So, we'll see how this goes. All right, let's go roll for strength. He bangs up against the gate really hard. It shakes. It's very loud, but it does not come down. And they both appear to be one trapped in a bunch of vines, and the troll is unable to pass through this gate, although he is making quite a racket against it. I don't know initiative at this point with that going on. I mean, he did not get through, but he's still banging on it. But I think, I guess at this point you are out of initiative. Like there's no current threat besides this troll up against this gate, and I guess it's up to DM discretion whether or not he's going to break through soon.
I mean, I can try to knock him out again if you guys want, or we can just move it.
Permanent solution, anyways.
Let's just cheese it.
We can do like the RuneScape strat of where we just shoot it through the fence to get EXP.
Everybody just range attack through the bars, like at White Knight Castle, or like the demon in the third floor of the Wizard Tower. Is that what you're talking about? Yep. Okay. Cool.
I need to practice my range, anyways.
All right. Is the party as a whole get out the ranged weapons and give this a go?
I don't think that's a legitimate.
I mean, my spiritual weapon goes for a minute. I can just let it keep hitting him for 4 more turns.
I don't think we actually need to murder this poor guy.
Well, it's Yosef's turn, so.
Yeah, I want to save those animals.
So we leaving him here to be pissed, or are we going to kill him? Or attempt to?
I don't know.
I vote we just dip. I think, I think we should just go and release because our distraction is going to be enough. Like even like they're going to be coming here anyways, rushing when all the animals get out. So we might as well go release the animals, leave these guys here, not wasting any more time, just in case something bad happens.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Let's do it.
First things first. Roll me a perception check. Yosef. Yeah. Definitely.
God damn it.
All right. Yosef, when you walk up a little bit further, you kind of peek around the corner and you can see that there is a fairly large congregation of goblins that seem to be drinking to each other's health at this very long table to the left over here. Sorry, this way, guys. You can see that, a lot of them are very drunk. There are some guards and stuff walking around, but they do not appear to have noticed you guys as of yet. Which is surprising, because the troll was making quite a bit of racket as he was scrambling against the bars. In front of you, let's see here. Who 23? Was that Yosef?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And the Caliph level 22. Okay, cool. That's pretty good. All right. You guys both notice that there appears to be a very, very strange-looking. I don't know how to describe this. Tentacle man standing behind the bars over here. I don't know that you would know what he is. It is, whatever. You see that there is a warm light coming from over in this direction, and both Yosef and Calithil, you guys can smell the stench of wet dog coming from that direction with those very high rolls. You guys can also hear the distant splashing and sloshing of water, Calithil and Yosef. Batty, you notice the gate, and I think you probably see the weird tentacle guy. Yes.
Hell no.
You're not super reliable in this situation, right? You're standing at the back. I think you're at the back of the group. They're all tall. It's hard to see.
All I can hear is the gate.
I smell a puppy, and I kind of want to go pet it.
I hear the sounds of water.
Y'all want to creepy sneak?
I want to save these animals. Let's release them.
Okay, are we being sneaky or are we just going in, fucking balls to the wall?
Hanging on the doors. I think we should just do it. Let's just ball out.
Okay,
yeah, I'm down for balling out.
Let's do it.
Left
Which
or
way,
right?
guys?
To the right.
I said
There we
left
go.
or right. Go right. We can go right.
Flip a coin, I guess.
I heard right. I'm down for right. Can't be wrong if you're going right.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, what
Okay.
What the fuck is that?
the fuck are these?
All right.
Is this a dog?
What are those?
You guys
Dog
walk
Jason.
over to the right, and you are met by two fences about 4 feet tall. Behind the first one, you see that there are 3 wargs just kind of curled up on the ground, sleeping, just kind of chilling in there. You guys, wargs is like the very large, like wolf-like creatures that goblins ride and tend to use as their mounts. But they are currently behind the enclosure right now. They appear to be asleep. Off to the left, you can see another fence line, although you do not see anything behind it. Or you may have, but you don't.
Okay, who's good? Joey, you're the one. You're the lock boy. Come on.
Yeah, if somebody wants to roll like an investigation on the secondary enclosure, they can. But
well, hold on. We got to make sure that these things won't just attack us. We can speak to animals with them and tell them the plan, because I'm sure they'll be happy to be released and they'll be on our side. Then we can go through and have, do this a little bit classier.
Cool. Who can speak with animals?
Joseph, he speaks with animals all the time.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
I would also like to point out that if they are, they've been imprisoned by goblins, so if you could put in a kind word that they don't eat me, that'd be cool.
I'll make sure they don't go too wild on all the goblins around us. Or I guess around me.
No,
Okay.
just 5. Just 5.
Okay, so are you going to speak to them and kind of like tell them of your plan?
Yeah, I'll speak with the giant wolf goblin creature thing.
What happened to the goblins?
They're
Oh, then we're probably pretty
asleep.
fucked.
How do you want to go about waking them up?
How do I want to go about waking them up? Is there a stick around?
Just
Why don't you
talk to 'em.
sing to them gently?
Wait, hold on. This is something I used to do. This is something I used to do at the farm. Whenever you're waking up an animal and you don't know how to react, like a cow, so it doesn't get too spooked, you just gently caress it, right? And so it wakes up in a good mood, like it's getting caressed by one of its parents. What if we use one of our mage hands? What if we use our mage hand to gently caress one awake? Then it just wakes up in a good mood. Yeah, they love scratches. All animals love scratches. Humans too.
Alright, I'll give the giant wolf wargs
Fucking
some scritchy scratches with my mage hand to wake them up.
Thank you, Joey. That is a fun human fact.
Okay, so yeah,
Humans enjoy scratches.
Yeah, roll me animal handling.
Did not know that.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Just
brutal.
bitch slapped it.
Oh my fucking god.
Why didn't we have Fi? Why didn't we have Fi do it? That seemed like a better idea, but
Oh no, it happened.
So Joseph's a showboat.
You cast your mage hand out, and you go for the scritchy scratches. But unfortunately, it kind of mistranslates, and instead of like going for a scratch, it just like grabs a tuft of hair on the mane of one of the wargs and just like rips it out.
Is it like when a 1-year-old tries to pet a puppy?
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just a big old clump of fur.
Yeah, just a big old clump of fur. And yeah, I'm gonna say it's this one here. It immediately wakes up with 2 very, very large like barks and a growl at you, Yosef, and just kind of like looks at you from behind the fence line. Super
Yeah,
fucking.
so I immediately lie to it and be like, bro, that wasn't me. Bro, I saw who did that to you. You would not believe it.
I wave to them with my mage hand.
I am
They're gonna eat you.
I am currently using Speak with Animals. I am talking to this warg. That is what I say to it.
The warg blows steam out of its snout and looks at you, Yosef, and just says, "Why did you wake me?"
Well, I didn't wake you. I just want to put that out there. I know you know who did.
Why am I awake?
Some goblin asshole was fucking abusing you for kicks, and I don't know, man. He thought it was funny. Some asshole over there. He's drunk out of his mind. He thought he could just fuck with you like that with his buddies. He thought it was funny. He's fucked up.
The warg is just kind of gonna lay back down on the ground and say, "Well, him and everyone else around here."
Yeah, man, they're all jerks. That's actually something I wanted to talk to you about now that you're awake. We're not from here, and we actually hate everyone here who's a goblin, except for this guy. He's my good buddy, Fi. He's a great guy. We love him. Every other goblin though sucks ass. So we're gonna let you free, and maybe you help us kill them all. Is that cool?
You free me, and we run into the canyon. The master will not be happy. Best to flee.
I mean, we're going to go kill that guy though, the master. Like the guy who's not going to be happy with you being out. So we're just asking if you want to like help with that.
No, and good luck.
Okay, but we're still going to let you free because you running away is still really cool for us, and that helps us anyway. So we're going to let you free. Just don't attack us, please.
Okay. Persuasion for the don't attack us, please. And you can roll me a persuasion if you want to try to convince them. You have to roll pretty high to convince them to attack the goblins.
Damn! Not high enough?
I was gonna ask if I could give you guidance.
Give me guidance. I am the most persuasive.
Okay, he's going to look at you and say, "You've caught me in a hungry mood. I will help you do this thing."
Shit, man. You're going to help us now? Okay, cool. Fuck yeah.
He is going to okay. So I'll repeat him. Sorry, he's going to say, "We will take out the lesser goblins outside of the gate if you handle the master."
Deal.
Yeah. Okay. So you have 3 warg allies now that have agreed to go out and cause some shit.
All right, I tell the party. All right, they have agreed not to attack us. We killed the master. I'm assuming the master's Grugglebudge, and they're gonna kill all the lesser goblins by the gate. And
I knew I could trust you with this, Yosef. I'm not gonna lie, I was getting pretty antsy whenever I ask you to do anything that requires subtlety, but you know what? You knocked this one out of the park, and I'm proud of you, buddy.
Yeah, I was expecting this to backfire on us.
Don't worry, guys.
On that. So,
do we have a key?
Whatever you said good.
they are behind like a tall wooden fence. So
The whole time I was just growling. I know, guys, but it was a great conversation. They're cool guys.
All
Cool
right then. Do I see any way to like open the enclosure to like feed them or anything, or?
yeah, there's like a lever on one side that appears to be like a release mechanism.
All right, I pull a lever.
Okay. Yeah, you do that. And the wargs are going to like just kind of like walk past you and just observe you guys, you know, like curiously. And then you're gonna see them make their way across the hall into the other room where the goblins were having their drunken banquet. And I'm gonna roll some fucking dice. Give me a second here.
While they do that, can we
Have fun
release
fighting
the
yourself.
Well, the beauty of fighting myself is I can kind of like, you know, streamline the process. So
Mhm.
Roll initiative for yourself.
At some point, I would also like to talk to the other animals and release them.
Well, yeah, but
Really get
yeah,
the
that's what we're doing
chaos
next.
going.
Yeah, that's the plan, Stan.
That is quite literally what we're here to do.
you guys are now going to hear the petrified screams of goblins getting ripped apart.
Love to hear it. My favorite sound in the whole wide world.
Yeah.
Actually, I want to
they're
say
just
that in
like,
character.
"Ah!" And they're just like barking, and you hear them like hitting walls, and the sound of people like "Ah!" like gurgle sounds and stuff.
The warriors are gonna die to the troll as soon as they leave.
Yeah. You guys are also going to hear the squealing of pigs. But yeah, okay. 3 wargs tearing some shit up. What's the party doing? Are we, Batty? Were you investigating that second enclosure?
Yeah, but I got a 5. Can I do it again after I pull the lever?
That's fine. I'll let you take another peek in there.
Yeah, I'd like to
do.
do an investigation too.
Okay. Yeah, Joey and Batty, go ahead and roll me again. That's fine.
Ooh, that's much better.
Joey got a 20. Batty got 15. Okay, pretty good. You both notice that this appears to be some sort of aquatic enclosure. There's a pretty large, not like a large body of water, but there's like a small, I don't know, a medium-sized pool of water that you are not able to see the base of, but it doesn't look super deep from your perspective. What else here? You notice. What else do you notice about this place? You guys can both smell a very strong odor of like fish. I don't know what else you've noticed. The temperature in there, it's probably in like the 50, 60 degrees, so it's kind of cold in there in general. And I think that Joey, you notice and hear some splashing around coming from.
So this might be a bit of an aquatic in chamber. I don't know what could possibly be in there. Maybe we should just open the gate on this one and hope whatever it is leaves, and we just move on to the next one.
Sure thing, Joey. And I'll pull the lever on this gate too. Unless anybody else wants to do it.
It's probably some kind of big crocodile or something.
Well, Patty, before you pull the lever, can I try to like talk to whatever animal's in there?
Well, how many times can you do that? Because we don't need to be wasting it on like a turtle that can't leave.
It's a timed thing. It lasts for 10 minutes. I can talk to animals.
Oh, then yell in there, man.
Yes. Hey, anyone in there?
Yosef, you don't hear anything, but you sense a voice in your mind say, I'm in here.
All right, do you not want to be anymore? Because we're letting you guys go to kill goblins that abused you.
John, I'm going to move you into secret spooky DM chats.
Oh.
I'll go grab a bowl then.
Uh-oh. I do love that he labeled the rooms secret spooky DM chats.
I don't. It freaks me out.
It's spooky.
Is he in trouble? No. So the DM sometimes does that, pulls people to other rooms whenever he wants to have a conversation with them in character that the rest of us aren't supposed to know,
What?
Been becoming werewolf. My friend Rebecca was seeing Werewolf Bar Mitzvah at work. It's been stuck in my head all day.
I love Werewolf Bar Mitzvah.
Spooky scary.
I have absolutely no idea what it is.
So he's probably getting information that he can share with the party if he wants to, but he doesn't have to if he doesn't want to.
It lives in my head, just rent-free, utility-free, security deposit-free. It's just there.
Got a washer dryer and unit.
Mm-hmm. It's like rent protected, whatever you call it. Like it's
Rent control.
Yeah. This is a long secret talk.
I don't like it.
I don't trust John to remember this much information.
I don't trust John to convey it in a way that will be useful for the party.
Uh-oh.
All right, guys. I'm gonna go to the edge of the pool. I'll be right back.
Wait, what did it say to you? What's going on?
So it says the canyon's wet. It's been trapped for a decade. It's been dark. It wants to not be in the dark, but the canyon's not wet. And it tells me, and asks me if I will find my way after saying it will find its way. And then I got to go to the edge of the pool. So now I'm gonna go to the edge of the pool. I'll be back though.
All right. Well, just be careful, my friend.
Wait, guys, don't worry. I physically cannot drown.
That is not the most, the thing I wanted to hear the most.
Yeah, that's not reassuring at all.
I physically cannot drown. So I'll be right back. Don't worry.
Why do you think that?
I got water breathing.
So are you
breathe
going to
in
cast
water.
that preemptively then?
Yes, I will cast that preemptively before I get to the water.
Okay. We've never
Just in
specified that.
case.
Need you to know, I've prepared Speak with Dead for today, so
I'll see you on the other side, brother.
Okay.
Anyways, I stepped through the enclosure, I suppose,
Okay.
and I walked
All
to the edge.
right. You step towards the edge of the water, and at first nothing happens. You're just kind of standing there, like looking at it, like waiting for something to occur. At this point, two very, very thin green tentacles shoot out of the water and attach to either one of your temples. Yosef, go ahead and roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Don't worry, I'm very wise.
That's not something you thought I'd hear from Yosef today.
Okay. Yosef. Man, God, you have a lot of visions, Yosef. Fucking A. Okay.
I do, don't I?
Because he fucks with a lot of things that should not be fucked with.
Yosef, you're standing in a field that is wide open. There is wheat growing all around you. As you look off to the east, you can see the rising sun, and behind it, a great wall. To the west, as you glance, you can see the mountains, and a river flowing beneath them, and a forest off to the south. You hear a voice in your head, and I'm going to throw you over to Secret Spooky Game.
God damn it.
Anyone else get to play? I know John's got main character syndrome.
And that is all you
That's what he said.
need to take me. 14 psychic damage.
Yay!
The tentacles are going to retract from your temples and jut back into the water.
So I'm gonna continue to talk to him and be like, so are you like, what was that about?
Oh, I'm gonna have to move you back over to chat because you're the only one who can hear this. This is in your head, so because it's not audible. So hang on.
You guys can just have a conversation over there if you want.
Yeah, I'm sorry. All right, last one.
So the place described in his vision was like Golden Fields, right?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me.
Cool.
The Great
I'm
Wall.
I'm looking at a map.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, Golden Fields. Golden Fields is a town
to the west, and
well, yeah, it's a
Northeast to the
town.
south.
It's a town surrounded by a giant wall, which is why like Golden Fields itself can't be destroyed by goblins, but the outlying farms can. I did a bunch of research on Golden Fields whenever I.
Maybe someday we'll get to go to Neverwinter.
Well, I was hoping we'd be able to get to Golden Fields, but it's been
We're
50
fucking trying,
sessions.
my dude. We're trying.
Hey guys, there's sand surfing where I live. That's pretty cool.
That sounds pretty neat.
Yeah, my dad's
Where are you from, Patty? We have not really talked about any of this much.
the big ass desert area. Like between my family
Anorak?
used to run across the Anorak doing trade routes. And my mom's in Azamar, kind of a goddess lady.
What the fuck, Patty?
She's very independent, and so I haven't seen her very much. But my dad is a very sweet man. He's a metalsmith, not weapons, jewelry.
Patty, this might be the most you've spoken about your background in the 6 months that I've known you.
Yeah.
We need to have a sleepover.
Oh, for sure.
Do you guys know Farragrim has a mom? And she's alive?
Well, I feel like everyone has moms. Well, I don't, but
My mom can't die.
I wish I could say the same.
Mine's an elf, so she's got a while. I do not just assumed he was like a deadbeat dad, dead mom kind of situation.
That's pretty. That's pretty stereotyping you throwing on him,
right? That makes sense. He became a cop, so
yeah.
Hi guys.
All right, sorry, y'all.
It's okay.
Whoa, guys. This is we gotta move away from this thing.
You're the only one. Are you talking to us? Yosef, you're the only one in there, bud.
Yeah.
What happened?
Away from it.
We're chilling out here, man. You can come back.
Guys, we can't. Okay, so like, look.
Shut the gate.
Shut the gate for now. Shut the gate for now.
Okay.
So, that is a being of another world, an elemental, or I guess another plane rather. So an elemental. He got fucked by a warlock and then double fucked by a sorcerer trapping him here. And also I asked him if he wanted us to help him, and he said he would, but I'm bonded with that flame touch thing, so he couldn't like bond with me. So if anyone wants to go get bonded with the elemental creature to go get cool powers and help him out, that is free. But
what do you mean by bonded? I'm not exactly I'm a farmer turned rogue, so I don't really know what you mean.
So Yosef made a promise to the fire horse.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
That's why he is garnering certain gifts from the fire horse, like his resistance to heat. Is that what's happening?
Correct.
That's incorrect.
That is incorrect.
Has Yosef always been flame touched?
Apparently, as far as he knows, or as far as the fire horse informed him. Remember, the fire horse is just the first person to point out that he is flame touched.
So it's just coincidental the horse is on fire.
Yes. That's just the first flame elemental that Yosef has ever come across. So.
What kind of elemental is it?
It was green, had green tentacles.
Is it a chaos
and it
elemental?
seems to like the water a lot. So a fish, mermaid type probably. I don't know.
Well, I mean, if he doesn't like fishing, I like to do fishing, so I don't think we'd be too compatible.
I mean, he might be able to help you fish, if anything. You know? Put the fish on the hook. For you.
Can I do an insight as to how Saluna would feel about something like that? Or a religion check?
Yes, you could do me a religion check. This is definitely blasphemy.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of what I thought. That's kind of what I thought.
Another plane in an area with which Saluna does not hold any kind of power.
Yeah, it's kind of like political taboo.
Yeah, it's kind of like, hey, like I'm the deity of like this plane, and you going into another plane or like accepting the gifts of another plane may not be.
It's almost like taking on a second god. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like accepting magic from a universe that is not your own too. So there's no
It's unnatural. Kabuto really thinks about it, especially when you say mermaid shit, and then she's like, "No, I think I have all the gifts I need already. Thank you so much, Moon Mom." Just for thinking about it, she's like, "Oh fuck."
But so that creature is cool, and I think we should return it and help him. But for now, let's leave it be.
If it's cool, why will we just leave it in there, though?
Well, I mean, hey, if you guys want to go bond with it,
get out and cause trouble.
So the reason we have to leave it be is because there's magical things bonding it here, and like we physically don't have the means yet to help it, so we have to like return when we do.
So we gotta like go find the sorcerer that's trapping it here, kind of shit.
Yeah, he said some sorcerer like trapped him here after a warlock summoned it. So we have to go find out what's going on with that, I guess, or like talk to it more. One of you guys can go do it. It seems to. Like,
I will say, I don't mean to interject or anything, because this just is Yosef I don't know if you're not remembering this, John, or if Yosef is choosing to withhold this information, but it said that you were not able to like transport it, as in you specifically.
I remember the bond part. I misunderstood that then.
Yeah, I just want to give that information.
What DM said. Yosef said what DM said.
So like this thing needs water to travel.
Okay.
Yes, that's all I'm trying to say.
So it can't leave this place unless we either get some kind of rolly tank or we get some kind of transportation spell.
That is correct.
Okay.
Come on.
It's just logistically a problem right now.
Yeah, I would say so.
I still don't quite understand why I would help. I mean, fuse or bond or whatever with this thing. So I'm just gonna leave it be. Maybe we should just leave the gate open and leave.
Powers for nothing.
I don't really need magic powers. I'm pretty happy the way that I am.
Yeah, I guess we can leave the gate open in case somebody else wants to come in and bond with Mr. Tentacles in here.
I mean, it'll just cause more chaos leaving it open.
Sure. Batty will re-pull the lever, and then, I guess let's move on, guys. See if there are more critters to free.
I like mentally, or I guess like shout to the thing. Bye, elemental. Good luck.
Okay, yeah, you guys, you do that, and you move away back towards the entrance of this cavern. As you walk in and take a look around at the original little banquet room where all the goblins were drinking and stuff, they are all over the damn place. They are ripped apart across the table, dead on the walls, half chewed. Not a single one of the goblins appears to be alive. The wargs, unfortunately, trapped inside this cavern now, because the gate is closed and they do not have opposable thumbs, are just kind of like cowering with their tails tucked at the edge of this gate because the troll is still banging on it heavily. And they don't seem super keen to go up against that troll. You guys look into the enclosures that surround this banquet room, and you see that there are what appear to be a bunch of wild boars in a couple of them, and then an enclosure of pigs, only one of which is still alive.
How'd the piggies die?
Well, the wards were hungry.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's fair. That's nature.
Well, I mean, how heavy is the pig?
I'll say it's the biggest one. I don't. You know what? Let me roll a D100. Let's find out how heavy this pig is.
D100. Damn.
I mean, I'm talking about pounds here. It's not super heavy. It's only like 22 pounds. It's not like a fully grown pig yet.
Okay, Joey. Okay, I would like to say, let me think how I want to do it.
You would definitely be like equipped. Like it would be like you'd have to carry it. So you wouldn't be able to fight with the pig. Is what I'm saying.
I want to save the pig. I have set a middle value to the livestock. Wait. I'm confused. Say what?
He's talking to Fi.
Oh. Okay.
Go on, Andrew. You can do your thing.
Okay. Sorry. I would like to pull out my magic carpet, tie it with the rope around my waist like I did before, and I would like to pick up the pig and set it on the flying carpet and fly it around with me so I can stay safe.
Oh my fucking god. Okay.
It's a piggy kite.
Yeah, you've got a pig on a kite. Yeah.
Look, you can't just drop a pig in the story and expect Joey to not want to help it.
Joey has a balloon rug pig. Yeah.
As he's strapping up his pig, Fi is just going to casually mention, if we want to help it now, I could try banishing it home.
Oh, wait, how does that work? Will it get there safely?
What level spells?
Yeah, that would just be my big boy for the day.
Oh, no, I mean, I can just fly it around with us, and, whenever we get outside, I can just let it go. Pigs are pretty smart. and it can feed on that ground.
Joey, I don't think he was talking about the pig, Joey.
Yeah, just release the pig into the dangerous canyon.
Just burn a level 4 spell on a pig.
Well, I mean, why would you want to save the evil elemental over the pig? Why was that thing more important than this thing?
Oh, it
No
might
one ever
owe us
said
Joey,
money.
you see that the pig is
Fine.
wearing a collar, and the collar has like a name tag on it, and the name tag says Joey.
I think it's a sign, Joey. I think this is your new best friend.
Well, it was my new best friend as soon as I saw it, but I appreciate the sentiment.
This is how familiars happen.
Okay, yeah, you got a pig on a kite. What's next?
I'm sure
and-
we can find another way to rescue it.
Without burning
And
your
if-
pig boy for the day.
Yeah, if not, I'm sure we can make our way back over here or something, if we need to.
But that does appear to be the entirety of the zoo. There is an enclosure with some, like I said, with some wild boars in it that you guys have not gone over to yet, but that is it as far as the zoo goes.
All right. Yosef, you want to talk to these oingoinks?
To the pig.
No, to the
Yeah,
boars.
that's what they said. Oink oinks.
The boars.
Yeah, the big pigs.
The big pigs.
Yeah, I'll talk to the big pigs.
Okay. All right, what are you saying to the big pigs?
Dude, are we going to go into the secret spooky DM chat again?
It's not necessary for the wild boars.
He's just
Hey
They're
there,
not
Lord Chan. Do you hate goblins?
I hate anything that keep me behind fence.
Well, we also hate things that keep you behind fence. If we let you out from behind fence, will you attack all the goblins except for my friend Fi? That goblin right there, the cool one.
All of the boars like get together in like a circle and they go, and they kind of like commiserate with like some
little piggy
story and
huddle.
stuff. And then they turn back to you and they say, "We charge goblin for truffle."
Fuck. Does anyone have a truffle?
We have
You
that
notice
one
that-
really weird.
I have a weird mushroom. I do have a weird mushroom I can offer to the pigs.
Okay, so Mr. Boar, we don't have a truffle per se, but we have something adjacent to a truffle if you want to try it.
Let us see fungi.
All right, Batty, where's that weird mushroom?
Oh, here it is. And I'll hand it to Yosef. You can hand it to the pig.
Okay.
Here you
I'm
go,
not
Mr.
sure it's
Boar.
poison.
What do you think of this?
Can I cleanse that real quick?
Oh yeah, here you
That's
go.
a good idea.
I want to cast Purify Food and Drink on it.
Okay.
That's a first level slot. Like, yeah.
Okay.
It's a
you do
normal
that.
mushroom now.
Yeah, if I like rinses the mushroom, and
Oh,
like,
you ruined it!
Betsy, we've been over this. You gotta get the dirt off the mushrooms.
But is it good now, Vi?
okay. And
Hey,
Yosef, roll me persuasion with advantage.
Okay.
All right. The like two of the boars share the mushroom, and then they like look at you, Yosef, and they say, "That was good, funky. Good funky. We charge, goblin."
Get out of my inventory.
Cool. And are you gonna open the gate?
Yeah.
Do it.
Okay. You open the gate, and 4 boars run out and join
sure they don't
the
fight
very,
other
very
wolves.
questioning wargs in the other room here. They're all kind of just like looking at each other uncomfortably.
Cal can't talk to animals, but she's just yelling, "You guys are friends now!"
I guess we can. I think this amount of animals could probably kill that troll.
Yeah, the wargs are like kind of growling at the boars. The boars are all like standing in front of the wolves, like in a line, like it's like blowing steam out of their snouts. and the troll is banging against the fucking gate, and the wargs are kind of trapped in between them, so the wargs are in a more precarious situation than the boars, but the boars are obviously not in a great situation in comparison to the wargs, so some tension in this all.
Batty will move through to the... Were there any other pins first?
No, that was all the pins.
Okay, then yeah, Batty will move through cautiously through the wargs to the gate and be like, okay, everybody get
thanks for stopping by, man. Glad you had fun. Later.
Ready a ray of frost at the troll if it comes through.
Okay. I need more of D20 than I have right now.
I'm gonna guiding bolt when Batty opens the gate. If possible. If not, they'll wait until we roll initiative and shit. But...
I don't like this amount of dice, guys.
It's a lot of dice.
I know it's just for the initiative for all these critters, but...
Right. Well, it's not initiative. I'm just going to roll attack rolls.
Okay. Sound just...
Oh, yeah, this is... Oh, my God, this is a clusterfuck. Okay. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, roll me... Okay, so Guiding Bolt is a...
It's a spell attack.
Okay, roll me to hit, Calathil, and then I'll go over what just happened here.
So that's a 10 plus 9 on the troll.
Yeah, it's going to hit for sure.
Okay, and then that's 46 plus 2.
Oh, 4d6, got it.
Yeah. So 11, not 46. No, not at a first level.
11, okay, and then Ray of Frost is a Dex save. 5.
But also, anyone who would have gone like after me would have advantage, but I don't want to fuck your shit up.
Oh, no, you're good. Oh, they would have advantage.
Mm-hmm. If I went before them.
I'm going to say that happened. That makes sense to me.
Because my plan was to do it as soon as Batty opened the gate, so I think I would have gone before them.
That changes things, for sure. Okay. Yes, that makes it much less of a clusterfuck. Okay. Wonderful. 5, Ray of Frost is a spell attack. You failed. Okay, got it. I think that you are going to glance and hit one of the wargs with that, dealing 7 cold damage. It does not kill it, but it doesn't look particularly happy about that, especially because you were the one that initially fucking ripped its fur out. So, way to go. Okay, so 1, 2.
It fully thinks Fi is just picking on it.
So 2 of the wargs and 2 of the warthogs are able to make contact. The wargs fighting and the warthogs like charging, and they're gonna deal. Jesus, all right. There's okay.
Is that ice cream sandwich?
All right. 2, 3, 4.
Real good. I've had a craving for them lately.
I literally just bought a box of them at the store.
Bro, it's funny that both of you mentioned that because I recently been wanting ice cream sandwiches too.
They're so fucking good.
Yeah, Kelsey's been buying a ton of them.
Hey, shut up!
I'm not complaining.
It's my comfort food.
I am not complaining.
Bro, great comfort food.
That and the Tillamook white chocolate raspberry ice cream.
Oh, fuck yeah. Tillamook.
That shit's so good.
I don't want this to end, but it is 10 p.m.
Sean, it's only 8:05, you baby.
Yeah, you baby.
I know. No, I'm fine. I'm asking about other people.
I'm good
I was
for now.
joking.
Okay, so not all of them can reach the troll. They deal a total of 29 damage. 2 of the wargs are now hanging off the right arm of the troll itself, as they're like, are not wolves. Wargs are just like shaking back and forth violently. But yeah, if you guys want to wrap it up here, I totally understand that. But that is currently what is going on.
I kind of want to kill the or deal with these guys first. But if everyone else wants to go, then we can.
Like,
you want to just deal with
this
troll?
little area?
Yeah, I want to wrap this up.
Finish off the troll and let these guys out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay.
But, I mean, with this many attacks, it should only take us a few rounds to clear it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, Fi and Calathil have already made their attacks, but yeah, like Yosef, Joey, and Maddie, if you guys want to make your attacks.
Okay, I'm close, so I'll go ahead and take a swing at it. If that's
okay. Yeah, roll me 2 hit. I think you're all within range. With that, with a dash, you would be Yosef. Yeah, you'd be within 5 feet. So yeah, even Yosef.
I mean, yeah, Yosef's got range spells.
Okay, cool.
I would just fucking vicious mockery this thing probably.
Yes, a 15, or 16 is gonna hit.
Okay, my first attack will be 8 damage. And then my second attack will be a 15 to hit.
15's gonna hit.
Okay, and then it will be 10 damage. And then I'm gonna action surge and attack it one more time.
Fucking A.
Finish this bitch, Batty.
He just runs up and just like wham, wham, wham.
Ooh, that's an 18 to hit. That's definitely gonna hit. And let's see how much damage.
What shot him?
Ooh, that's 12 hot 12 damage.
Oh yeah, he did.
Ouch.
Yeah,
Okay.
Batty comes off and finishes that motherfucker. At which point the goblin still currently still currently trapped in the vines is just going to be like looking at that happen and like seeing the wargs like start to tear apart the dead body of that troll and just be like, don't kill me, please, and just start begging for his fucking life at this point.
I would like to walk up. I would like to walk up to it, real quick, and wait, where is it? Oh, it's over here. Let me just say,
Right
like, have you heard of Golden Fields?
Oh no.
He's gonna look at you sheepishly and say, yes.
Do you know what happened there? Do you know, were you part of the goblins that attacked it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
A couple of years ago, some goblins from around this area raided Golden Fields, destroyed some farms. Do you know anything about that?
The great burning of Golden Fields, you mean?
Sure, I don't know the name of it, but it happened.
Yes, it was ordered by Grolgabudge, but I was not part of the original raiding party.
Well, thank you. That's all I need to know. I don't care if you live or die.
Thank you so much, please. Thank you so. Don't kill me.
Yeah, there was a fire.
Sorry, it was so. Yeah. I don't know.
Just Joey being like, I don't know what the fuck it's called, but.
The Field of Flames.
Do we want to release the entangle and let this little fucker run for his life, or do you just want to leave him there?
Well, if we let him go, we'll just add to the confusion. So that might be a good thing.
Yeah,
Well, is Yosef's call? I'm just asking.
yeah, you can dispel
Wait,
it.
what?
It would also probably be good to dispel it so the animals can get through easier.
And so we can get out as well.
Yeah, we also need to get out.
Guys, that's not a lasting thing. Like, if you're entangled, you're entangled. But like, if you're not, you could just go through it.
Yeah, but have you seen my dexterity? I'm a very clumsy person.
No, like the entanglement effect's over. Like, if you're not already entangled, you're not going to be.
Oh, what? I think it was like difficult terrain. I'm stupid.
Yeah, it would be.
Well,
They'd have to like hack through it.
Well, we'll still need to let this person out.
There's just no reason not to, is my point.
Okay, so you're gonna let him go, or you're gonna leave him there and just like clear path?
I think we should let him out.
The goblin? Why not just kill him?
Well, you mean the tentacle monster, right? The tentacle monster, the elder horror from another plane. You want to spend it back to its other plane?
Ooh, Who are we talking
No,
about?
I was just saying it might be a good idea for Yosef to release his spell to dismiss it and just let this little goblin who's entangled run, because he's probably going to die anyway. And then we can all walk out and not have to trip over brambles. But we don't have to. I was just recommending it.
Yeah,
Before
I think
anything,
we should let him go.
Before anything, what's this?
What's what?
This right here.
Yeah, I gotta zoom out. I don't see your ping.
The fucking mind flare?
Is that what that is?
Yeah, I mean that individual was still standing in the doorway after your whole interaction, Yosef. But you guys never interacted with him. I apologize, but that is part of the same enclosure as that water aquatic enclosure. But yeah, you guys have not talked to that individual or tried to interact.
I kind of would. Someone should.
Okay.
Do we want to do that now?
I want to see what it's about before we go. Yeah.
I have regret because I want to see what it's about, but also we just released all the animals, and now is the time that we like.
Yeah, we should really go.
That's true. Okay, that's fair. All right. Well, do you guys want to pick up next session then?
Yeah, but
Or
can we
we
release the
move
goblin first? Make sure the goblin gets released.
Yeah, we can.
Fucking Joey's conscious.
I still want to talk to this guy though.
Yeah, you release your spell, and the goblin like gets down on his knees and like into like a child's pose in front of you guys, and just like grovels at your feet, and thanks you a whole shit ton, and just like runs off down the path like panting as he's moving, and he throws his axe and shield to the ground before he starts to run.
Smart guy.
Hey, Yosef, while you can still speak with animals, can you tell the wargs and the boars to focus on the goblins and not the cows and piggies?
I would love to, but I have a really strong suspicion the reason they're not eating us is in due part of that.
I mean, there's a shitload of goblins to eat, but okay.
But I can ask them. Mr. Wargs and boar peoples, is it okay if you don't eat the livestock that they have here? The ones, just kind of, the animals just kind of walking around. Is that cool?
You hoard best meat. Not fair.
Yeah.
The boars are indifferent.
Yeah, I kind of thought that'd be what you would think, Mr. Warg. Personally, I'm kind of indifferent, but my friend Calathil here would appreciate it if you left him alone a little bit, but we can't stop you. We won't stop you. It's up to you.
This is really insightful for a warg, but he's going to say, or actually, you know what? Roman persuasion. So sorry.
That's a punk bitch move, Yosef.
Persuasion. Okay, yeah, this is pretty insightful for a warg, but he's going to say, freedom comes at a high cost.
Wait, I accidentally rolled with... Oh, I guess it's still the first one. Never mind, sorry. My bad.
Yeah, it's still the first one, so I took it.
Yeah. Freedom comes
The wargs will agree not to kill the livestock as they make their way out.
Cool.
Okay, and then next session, or we want to continue?
Yeah, let's rock it next session, guys. It's
Sounds good.
Yeah, like
Sounds
10
good. I know it's
here
good.
in
Sounds good. I'll drop another map in the
this swamp.
Discord tonight, so that you guys can have like a general idea of like what direction you're gonna head next session and stuff, so that we can. I don't want to say streamline it, but I want us to be able to move over to
yeah,
because I'm excited.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but all right. Sweet. You guys have a beautiful night then.